Hey girl, let me tell you something, okay? You know how they say, don't bite off more than you could chew? Honey, don't bite off more than God tells you to chew, okay? Listen, let me tell you something. God taught me a crazy lesson this week, okay? The lesson was this. Honey, don't bite off more than I tell you to chew, okay? Listen, when God calls you to something, you know it's God calling you to do something. But when you assume that God is calling you to something and he really haven't called you, honey, that thing drains you. It takes all the energy out of you. It makes you irritable. It makes you overwhelmed. It makes you frustrated. It gives you fear. It gives you all of these different things. Because why? Because God didn't call you to do that. Honey, I don't care how innocent it is. I don't care if it's curing cancer. I don't care if it's out here curing AIDS. Unless God told you to do it, honey, don't do it. Why? Because God knows what he has for you. God said in his word that the plans that I have for you is plans to prosper you, to give you an expected end. So unless God called you to that thing, don't do it. Listen, what happened to me this week is I actually volunteered to do something because I thought that God actually called me to do it. I assumed God called me to do this thing. Why? Because I had a little bit of knowledge that my homegirl actually didn't have in a certain area. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. You know, maybe this is why we've connected so that I can assumed. All of these words have uncertainty. What does that mean, honey? That means that we've got to ask God what he wants us to dabble in, what he wants us to do. Because doing that one thing, which I thought was quick and easy peasy, lemon squeezy, honey, it took a whole bunch of time that I didn't have. It made me feel irritable. It made me feel frustrated. It made me feel overwhelmed. Why? Because I didn't have the time that I needed to devote to the thing that God actually called me to do. What does that mean for you? That means that this video is late. It was supposed to be posted yesterday, okay? Or every Thursday I coke to you with the juice, right? Well, guess what? Today is Friday. Your girl was not listening to the call that God, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to do too much, trying to bite off more than what God called me to choose. So I say all this to say this. Honey, when you are in a space, whatever it is, ask God. I don't care if it's as little as going to the gym. You better have God's permission to do that, because if you don't, you're taking that time away from what he's actually called you to do. Because I thought that I could, you know what I'm saying, dabble into this without God actually calling me to it. My newsletter was late. It was supposed to be due. You know, I bring a newsletter to the homegirls, to my Hey Girl community every Friday at 8 a.m. Honey, it's about 7 o'clock on a Friday evening and the newsletter just coming out, okay? Honey, my video was late. It was supposed to be there 24 hours ago. Don't be like your girl Lex, okay? Let God lead you. It says in his word in Proverbs, honey, chapter 3, verse number 5, it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not into your own understanding. Why? In all your ways, acknowledge him. In what? In all your ways. In how many ways? All your ways. What about the ways I'm going to the gym? All your ways. What about if I'm just trying to get a dog, you know what I'm saying, or a cat for the week? All your ways. Okay, why? Because he will direct your paths. Honey, we've got to lean on God. Do not lean on your own understanding. I'm serious with this thing. Learn from your girl Lex, okay? I am a student. And God had to teach me. I am not a failure. I am a student. But in that, I am taking notes. I am learning from my mistakes. And honey, I'm sharing it with y'all because I want my girls to learn from my mistakes too, okay? I don't care how big or small it is. Pray to God first. Ask God first. Lord, am I supposed to be in this? Lord, am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to do that? And then what? Wait for his answer. Wait for his answer, honey. Don't get into that thing just because you think it's the right thing to do. Wait for his answer. Even if it's given to a homeless guy on the street, ask God. He will direct your path. So, hey girl, bye girl, and I will talk to you soon, girl, okay? Every Thursday, I will be here with the juice. My bad about this week. Your girl is learning and God is teaching me. But I will be here every Thursday with the juice, okay? Bye.